Welcome back to the online classes. Yesterday, I had started with the poem number 4, How to Tell the Wild Animals. I had explained the poem. Hope you have understood it very well. And I had given question answers also. I believe that you have noted down in your text copy. Today, I'm going to take the new poem, The Ball Poem by John Berryman. The poet John Berryman, in the Ball poem, describes the grief of a boy over the loss of his ball. With that loss, he senses his first responsibility in a materialistic world where those whom you love and your worldly possessions will not be with you forever. The poem shows how all through your life you will be forced to do things that you don't want to do, and you will lose or have to give up the things that you love. But despite this, you have to learn to stand up, to be strong, and get on with your life, no matter how much it hurts inside, because that is the only way you will survive. It thus teaches us to learn to accept and let go and not cling on to something that you can never have. So, this is a little summary of the poem. Now, I will go through the poem stanza wise and read the poem and give the explanation with them. Please listen carefully. What is the boy now who has lost his ball? What, what is he to do? I saw it go, merrily bouncing down the street and then merrily over. There it is in the water. No use to say, oh, there are other balls. The poet says about the poem is about a little boy for, for the first time in his young life. He is learning what it is like to experience grief at the loss of a much loved possession, that is, his ball. The ball is here symbolic of the sweet memories of his childhood. The boy loses his ball and watches it bouncing down the street into the water. To us, the loss of a ball is of minor consequences, but to the little boy, it was a valued possession. The poet here deals himself from saying that there are other balls because the boy wants the same ball. The ball had been with him for a long time, and it was linked to the memories of the days when he played with it. The boy's ball personalizes his young days and happy in innocence. Now, the second stanza. An ultimate shaking grief fixes the boy as he stands rigid, trembling, staring down all his young days into the harbor where his ball went. I would not intrude on him. A dim, another ball is worthless. The explanation: when the young boy loses his ball, it bounces away and lands in the harbor. The boy is very much troubled at the loss of his ball and plunges into grief. He stands still and trembling while staring at his ball. He is upset as he looks into the gloomy water because he cannot find the ball. The boy is deeply affected by the loss of his ball because it has been with him for a long time. When the ball bounces into the water, all his memories of the childhood days flashes in front of him. This leads to a realization that those moments would not come back, just like the ball. Further, the poet doesn't offer him many money to buy another ball because that would be worthless. Now, the third stanza. Now, he senses first responsibility in a world of possessions. People will take balls, balls will be lost always, little boy, and no one buys a ball back. Money is external. The explanation: the boy is upset when he looks into the gloomy water because he cannot find the ball. This is when he gets his first sense of responsibility. The poet suggests that from the loss of the ball, the boy is learning what it means to lose something in a world of possessions, where he will lose things, will buy some more to replace the ones lost, but would never be able to buy back the thing that he had lost. In this poem, the boy's ball personalizes his young days and happy innocence. The poet thus makes the boy understand about his responsibility as, as the loss is immaterial. Money is external, as it cannot buy memories, nor can it replace the things that we love, the things that really matter. Now, the last stanza. He is learning well behind his desperate eyes the epistemology of loss, how to stand up, knowing what every man must one day know, and most know many days how to stand up. The explanation: the poet suggests that from the loss of the ball, the boy is learning how to stand up in a world of possessions. The boy is learning what it means to lose something. The poet says that knowing that every man has to stand up after such losses, the boy too will learn how to stand up and leave the losses behind, as he would have understood the true meaning and nature of loss. So, friends, I hope you might have understood the poem as I have explained to you. Please go through the poem once again and try to summarize it in your own words in the copy. Stay home, stay safe, have a nice day. Thank you.